Hello, my best friend. Today, Lily visited the bank for the first time and is very eager to tell you about the secrets of the new bank.
Finally, we have a new location. It's a bank. We've all been waiting for it. This bank holds a lot of money, jewelry, and secrets. But it looks like working in a bank isn't very fun. Look, one employee just fell asleep on the job. But no big deal. I'll wake them all up now. I open the first cell in the bank vault and immediately find a beautiful necklace. I will wear it instead of the one I made in kindergarten from pasta. For some reason, I like the necklace made of precious stones more. I am very curious about what is hidden in all these cells. I will open each of them and explore every corner of this vault. I am not interested in other people's passports, although they may come in handy later. Suddenly, I will need to take them to someone. Naturally, for a reward. I will not agree to anything else. Crystals are kept here. I think they are exactly the same as the ones we saw in the jewelry store. Everything in that store is decorated with such crystals. Just look at how many interesting things there are. Someone keeps their paintings in the bank. A lot of jewelry, earrings, necklaces, and all of this costs a lot of money. Otherwise, why keep it in bank safe deposit boxes? And of course, there is a lot of money in the safe deposit boxes in different denominations. Some kind of certificate, gold coins, and the crystals are kept in several safe deposit boxes, and I'm sure that some secret will be connected with them. Although, I don't know what it is yet. But sooner or later, we will find out everything. I hope this bank is very reliable, and besides, it is located opposite the police. Everything is thought out in advance. We saw 2 video surveillance cameras near the security guard. Most likely the image from these cameras goes straight to the police. This storage has a very reliable door. It is made of armored iron and is impossible to shoot or drill through it. And now I have found the secrets that I need to unravel. The door of the cell at the top does not open. It has an electronic lock and you need a key card. I hope that I can find the key card today, but I am not sure. In one cell I find cute toys. Are they really so valuable that they must be kept in a safe? And here is the first gear from another cell. You need to find 3 gears to open this safe. The second gear is behind this object. I'll take it to the bank vault and put it back. Watch this video to the end and you will learn all the secrets of the bank that can already be revealed today. The gear jumps out of my hands and stands where it should be. And here is a hidden box. If you open it, you will find a key to the cell in the bank vault inside. Let's try to use this key. I hope it will help me. I tried to insert the key and it does not open the cell right away. I tried several times. Today the game lagged like never before. This is what is inside. Pictures on glass. I have never seen such before. In the envelope are stamps. Wow! These are stamps for the album that is at the post office. I'm going to the post office right now. I'm at the post office. Here is an album for brands. Insert stamps from the bank, but for some reason they do not stick. What's happened? Why do brands do not want to be in this album? Write in the comments if you also happened. This is very strange. Why then are these brands from the bank are needed? Maybe these brands for another goal are not yet known. What do you think? What else can brands be needed? I know only 2 options for collecting and sending letters. Well, since I will show you the secret how to get a brand that will definitely fit in the album. You need to approach the scales in the mail and put different boxes or objects on them so that 99 is displayed on the scales. This is a working life hack. On the scales, 99 and the brand appeared. Now it needs to be glued to the album. I can't wait to do it. Yes, as I said, this brand immediately took its place. Now let's look at these brands carefully. On the one that I now received an image of a strong hand, and on stamps from the bank a palm tree and a cake with strawberries are depicted. Perhaps this is a hint, and when I solve it, then the stamps will stick to the album. I will put everything back into the closet, so that at any moment to come here, knowing where the album with stamps is. I love order. I try to put things in its place, but it does not always work out. I came to the bank again. This employee has many different things on the desktop. I found a notebook, but it cannot be opened. On the desktop, there are forms for discharge of checks or are just checkbooks. Each employee of the bank has a calculator in his hands. But I need a glass with pens and pencils. In this glass, there is a third gear. It must be taken to the bank store and installed in place. The cell is open and there is a figurine, a picture, and a frame for this picture. I must say the image a little creepy. This reminded me of a picture of the famous artist Edward Munch called a scream. I agreed to insert the image into the frame. It turned out, maybe she needs to be hung somewhere, or put it somewhere in a bank, but I decided to put this work of art back in the bank storage cell. Now I will try to open this cell in the storage. On the door, the digital code and tips I have not found, so I decided to act at random. Somewhere in the game, I have already met the code from the figures, asterisk, circle, and triangle. Now I will introduce these meanings. And then the door opened. Inside there are very beautiful dining rooms, plates, forks, spoons, and knives. I get the impression that all this is made of silver. In any case, it is very similar. And if it is stored in a bank, this set is made of white gold. And you can just remember this code on the screen. In the hands of this guard there is a scanner with which he searches for visitors to the storage. And when the scanner is in the hands of the guard, then new movements appear in the animation tab. Look at how a person is behaving at the same time. He is nervous and even sweating. It's funny. This visitor did not find anything illegal and he can safely go through the metal detector. Double banking protection. This is great. In search of a card key from a cell in a bank store, I came to the store over which the update icon appeared. I went through the store from one wall to the other in search of something new, but all the things lie in their places and it seems to be nothing new. Although this scene with the columns was not there before, or am I confusing something? There is a sign with the image of gold items and I put gold shoes on the pedestal. Then I put a white bag and white shoes there. But this did not give anything. Then I went to the bank and took from there a terrible picture in a gold frame and a figurine. I put these items on the pedestal, but all to no avail. And by the way, I even visited the next store, but it did not help me. So do not repeat my mistakes and do not be tormented in search of a good. Apparently, in the next update of the game, we will be able to solve this problem. In general, I like today's adventure because I received gifts in the bank. This is a huge piggy bank. It opens and you can store jewelry inside. She is even more like a safe than a large piggy bank. And there were 2 cool portfolios with banking documents. I took them to the storage so that they certainly would not be lost. I'll summarize. We found 3 gears and 1 key. Picked up the code for the cell in the storage. Found 2 brands and 1 more generated on the scales in the mail. It remains to find the card key, but this is all ready for another video. Thank you for watching to the end. I love you, my devoted subscriber. See you soon. Bye.